Good morning, everybody. I'm in my kitchen this morning. I'm going to get the meatballs started. And this video won't last till they're all cooked. So I will just try to put a picture on there to show you what it turned out to be. Now I'm making a really small amount because it's just me and my husband. Years ago, I used to get a big old pot of sauce, made the sauce homemade, and would make the meatballs and drop them in there and cook them for hours and hours. But now it's just me and him, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to shorten it up. Okay, brought you down. Now I have some chopped up onions in there already, and let me put 2 eggs in there. I'll decide on the eggs if I need more eggs or not. But I'm going to start out with 2. Okay. Already washed my hands. Okay, and this is a really small thing of hamburger meat, you can see. And I don't use ground beef because it don't cook things very well. It doesn't have enough fat in it to cook things very well. Okay, this is thawed out. Been sitting out pretty early this morning. And my next thing will be, let me get something so I don't handle stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to put some oregano. And I'll make a decision if that's enough oregano or not when I start mixing it. Looks like I need to grow me some more oregano. Sure do. This is garlic powder. I'd love to have fresh garlic, but I don't have any. So I'm just going to use the powder. And this is some Parmesan cheese. Now I learned how to cook this, not from my mother. When I got married, and this is sauce. If this was a big pot, like I said before, I would use tomato paste. I'm going to try a little sauce in there. Ain't going to put it all in there yet. Might not need it. Okay, now, here, I've got some Progresso already dried bread. Now, I used to take bread, buy bread old, but you have to make your bread old now these days. And then take it, let it, spread it out, let it dry, and then grind it on your grinder. You know, grate it and get it into your, but I'm using, this is Progresso dried bread. It does have some Italian flavoring in it. Sure, I got everything on my counter here. Okay, and then I'm gonna mix it up like this between my fingers, press it in. That's how I'll know if it's got enough egg and everything, enough bread. Still kind of cold. Guess it was a little frozen at the center. Now you want it to hold its shape. I'm going to add a little more bread. Put in a little more Parmesan. Now, I lived with Italians for 18 years, and they taught me how to make Italian food. Okay, now, this, you can see it's ready to make meatballs. Now, I'm going to make the meatballs, but I'm not going to finish this video here, like that. I'll show you. I'm just here. I'll make one so y'all can see it before I go. That's how I make it. So like that. Put it in the skillet, and I'm gonna put I'm gonna put some salt and pepper and accent on it to give it some flavor. And I'm not gonna let it burn or anything on that one side. I'm gonna keep flipping it constantly. And when I get them all done, I will put some sauce in there. And this is not homemade, of course. I'll put some sauce in there, put a lid on it, and make sure it's, put a little more, might need to put a little water so it won't be so thick. Real low, and let it cook maybe a couple of hours. But before, this will be fried in the skillet till it's done. Not hard, just done. The thing about it, you got to get it done enough so it'll hold together when you put the sauce in. Because if you make it too soft and then you put it in the sauce, it'll just fall apart. But get a good seal on it when you're cooking it so it'll stay together. Okay. Now, that's all I'm going to do to that, and I'm going to fry it, and I will show y'all the results, hopefully, with a photo when I finish this. Okay. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.